All right, patrons, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. We're in front of Grunman's Chinese Theater, and I think this is actually the perfect place. I can't stand it. Wait, hold on. You know what? I've never actually gone over here to see. Do they have? Because usually this is where the hands are, right? Out in front of the.
I don't know about this building really.
Oh, Grunman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. Yeah, I think that usually.
Gremlin's Chinese Theater.
Grunman's. Bitch in the Trunk. Isn't that like a Tracy Jordan movie?
Bitch in the Trunk.
Let's do it all again. Sequel 2. Wait, is that guy fucking a monkey?
It looks like he's fucking a lemur.
Is he fucking a lemur? Is this guy getting ready to fuck this panda? That panda's face. Oh my god. Rockstar. What else is playing here? I don't want to see. Oh,
More
it's
bitch in the more.
It's just bitch in the truck and whatever. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna do some Trevor missions, but I feel like before we gotta
kill some people.
We gotta just this is too much.
Yeah. Holy shit! Oh man, Trevor, you've lost it.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
I don't know what happened. It's
us too. We're scared of what happens back
no. Wait, is that why is
carrying a giant weapon?
Why is Trevor's car just in the middle of the road? Like it's just here.
That's how Trevor rolls.
Okay, well let's get the fudge out of here and then do some missions.
Do you want to do some questions?
Some of the questions?
The questions.
The questions? Sure, we can do some of the Oh, sorry about that, bro.
All
right.
right.
Stand in the middle of the street.
First one from our old buddy Alex Alinkowitz.
Okay.
Jeff. Skip that.
You didn't read
So
that question ahead of time, did
nope.
you? Yep.
Okay, well, no, I guess it's just kind of following up on the hentai stuff from last week.
Yep.
Ruskell says, if you had a crazy amount of money and time, what would you buy shares in and hope to make a profit from in 10 years?
The Vice Fund. Do you know what the Vice Fund is?
No.
It's liquor, guns, and porno. It's actually it's a consolidated stock portfolio that came about several years ago. And so it's just and it's kind of considered to be like recession proof, right? Because people are always buying guns, liquor, and porno. So,
okay.
Yeah. Or just porno. I don't know. Porno probably doesn't make as much money as it used to, but liquor maybe. Like maybe some of see if there's any of those farms in California. No, those are probably going to get the bottom knocked out of them before too long. I say the weed farms in California.
I'm interested in this Google company.
Yeah, that's like low risk though. I mean, that's low risk, low yield.
Yeah, probably.
We can answer those questions. Probably put it into mutual funds. I mean, that's
probably put it in just a CD.
Yeah, just to buy some CDs and just get a nice return in 5 years.
Fiscally responsible.
I buy Austin, just all of it.
What's that company? Is SpaceX publicly traded yet?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, anything Elon Musk is involved in. That battery thing that he's got.
That guy's a money
awesome
making machine.
Yep. Donald Trump Wig Foundation.
But that guy who just made that
TrumpWigs.com.
That slurm. That what do you call it?
Slurm. Like from Futurama?
Soylent.
Oh yeah.
Supplement.
Oh yeah. So we've already kind of fucked this guy's place up.
Let's see.
That's it, right? Yes, Trevor.
Oh.
But the thing is, I ain't been with that many women. I don't find it easy, and Deborah, we're getting married, so.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I'm scared that she's gonna leave me. I mean, this is her place, and the fornicating. There's Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Whoa. Now, Mr. Raspberry Jam, he died a noble death, bringing great joy to a lonely man.
Oh,
Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Some girls laugh when they look at it.
Wow. Show me.
God,
Show me, boy.
I don't want to.
Why would you bring that up? There we go.
Hanging brain.
But this boy gets the job done. All right?
God damn it. They put all these sores and shit on him.
Yes.
Look at me.
Can you just put your Johnson away? sir. Yes,
Oh shit!
Did you see it?
Yeah. Oh, God
Anything,
damn it!
interesting there for a man like me?
well, I mean, I don't rightly know. What kind of person are you?
Oh, I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I'm that kind of person.
Jesus, Trevor's scary.
Yeah. Trevor's so intense all the time.
Yeah.
That little
Fuck.
tormentor down there to put these on. We are going for a ride.
So Trevor's getting ready to
America awaits.
case basically his own heist down at the docks.
Some information. I need you on point to help plan things.
Ruskell's also said that the dating site worked out really well. He had a great Skype date and more to follow.
Grats.
Yeah. Awesome.
Grazie.
I don't know how to properly say your name.
Okay.
GGGMMM.
Gumma.
First says, I knew you would say Production IG. I would like to make some anime
yeah, that was the place.
Okay, so he's making some recommendations. You probably already read some of this.
Did he actually make any in the statement? I think I got the YouTube comment thing, but oops, might have been too long for me to actually read.
Arise.
I think I might have
Parasite, the Maxim.
seen Arise. I don't know. Sorry.
Which is pretty much the thing he says.
Okay.
So. Jonathan Scratch says, Jeff, you've been putting some time into Final Fantasy XIV and say you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So my question is this. I really love the Final Fantasy series, but I generally do not like MMOs. Would you recommend it? I'm willing to put up with quite a bit for a good story. And people seem to say Final Fantasy XIV has a pretty good story.
It's a pretty good story. Grant's seen a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV. There's a lot of like boxes of text with no voiceover over them.
Yeah, we should do a playthrough of that game.
I'm almost up to the point where we can hit the DLC. I just have to keep moving. I'm just starting to lose interest, which is what always happens to me once I start to get somewhere in an MMO. Is I just start to lose interest in it.
So maybe it's not worth it.
I think if you're a long time like Final Fantasy fan, it's definitely got that Final Fantasy flavor to it, and it definitely it breaks out into like actual cutscenes from time to time that are fully voiced over, right? And it's a pretty decent story. It's very kind of Final Fantasy-y, crystals and invading kingdom and the world and that kind of shit. I mean, I think that if you could probably The problem with Final Fantasy XIV is that unlike most MMOs these days, it requires a $60 investment to purchase the game. So I'm going to tell you right now that the actual meat of the game when you're playing it is very MMO, go kill 5 of these things, go pick 5 of these things. And they do a few things to change that up, but in general, it is still an MMO. So if you can't stand
don't do it.
MMOs, then no. But I like it more than other MMOs just because it is kind of Final Fantasy-y. So
that's another reason to not do it.
Yeah.
It's like Final Fantasy games.
Grant, you should give people your JRPG recommendations from now on. Grant recommends for you JRPG enthusiasts 0 games this week.
Don't bother.
And next week and the week after. So
and he says, Grant, my man, how you been, bro? Keep doing okay? Keeping it cool? Experiencing any existential awakenings of late?
Have you been awakened existentially?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay, I guess.
Yeah.
It's funny, that existential awakening thing.
Wait, they have a gas station at the docks?
Sometimes you go through these little creative slumps.
Uh-huh.
I'm going through those a little bit lately.
Yeah.
Like, I feel I need to, I have all these little side projects I'm kind of doing. I need to bring some of them to conclusion.
Mm-hmm. To fruition?
To fruition.
Yeah.
And I feel good about getting something done.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. I got another kid on the way in a couple weeks, too.
Yeah.
That makes me go, ooh, that's it's going to be another little shift in lifestyle.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You should get your daughter to help you. She's full of energy. She's giving me a coin for 45 minutes the other day.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to say to her. You know what I think? I think some of my social awkwardness would probably be like a good place to practice would be if I can keep a child entertained, because she just was showing me things and bringing me pillows.
Pretty much you just have to pay attention to her, and that's enough.
Right. But there was a few places where I felt like she wasn't. Like she was like, "You're not being entertaining enough," and I was just
Step
like,
it up, Jeff. You're
Okay.
like, whoa, I didn't know you speak.
All right. Your daughter is adorable, by the way.
Thank you.
So good job with all that.
Yeah, that's genetics. I'm adorable.
Yeah.
Passed the adorable gene down.
Damn it! All I got was cranky genes. just.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
That was part of my upbringing. Actually, you know what? My mom was a cheerleader, so I don't know why I don't have like some
Pep?
peppiness genes in
Where's
me.
your pep?
Yeah, where is my pep?
We need 2 guys on the handler.
Austin E says, Jeff, a week back you said you are not a trophy hunter, but did say that you have gotten a platinum for a few games. If you can remember what those games are those games for, what are those games? I'm sorry,
let's
you wrote
see.
it right. I just can't read.
Can I? Okay, here we go. Get in the handler.
For Austin, gotten
Let's
MGS2 and 3 and
see.
MGS Rising and Uncharted games.
I did. I think I did Uncharted 1.
How about I run that program in this thing?
Arkham.
No,
Batman games?
no. The first one, maybe. I can't remember. Guacamelee. I did Guacamelee. I actually played all the way back through the game on hard to get all of the achievements for it on the Xbox. I don't know. I'd have to check my. You know what you can do is you can friend me as Rage Select on. Or no, actually you can't. I was gonna say you could friend me on Rage Select on PlayStation Network and check my trophy list, but the platinums are probably on my personal account that I don't really even use anymore. Oh god damn it! Come on. So today on Grand Theft Auto we're doing dock work.
Awesome.
We got to run into
Riveting.
what's his name from The Wire, the Ziggy,
Oh,
fucking
the-
horrible ass Ziggy.
Ziggy Sabatka.
God damn fucking Ziggy.
This question is not actually a question, but I just gotta read it because it's from JizzBitch69,
Right?
who says the Jersey Shore episode of It's Always Sunny, the Rum Ham episode, is my
Ham.
favorite by far. It's got so
Rum.
much gold in it.
Oh my god.
Rum Ham. That's the same one where Sweet D, she's got the dreads and they get caught in the
Yep.
roller
That's
coaster or whatever it
It's
is.
probably the closest Charlie has ever been to the waitress as well. So, yeah.
Man,
You know, okay, I gotta
Everything's
tell you
going
what.
great.
Like,
She's all perked
Charlie and the waitress, the Charlie and the waitress thing, right? That particular episode, like, she was kind of being a bitch, right? Like, she got fucked up and hung out with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's kind of on her. Like, I don't think I'm victim blaming the fictional waitress from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but like, fuck, dude. Like,
that's really misleading.
yeah, like, you were the one who were like, was deciding to hang out with this guy.
Well, she's not a good person either. They're all bad people.
Right.
Now the other one for you. Me, anyway.
Here we go. All right.
I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
Okay, here we go. Got to go get this other one. But yeah. So,
Ryan Rubb says, what are some things No Man's Sky could put in for you to be excited for its release? I don't even know what this game is.
I might have shown you a video for it. It was a game that got a lot of attention last year and this year at E3. It's being made by this small company called Hello Games, where it's like the whole premise of it is that you can travel around an alien world that's been procedurally generated, and then like get in a ship and fly all the way to space and fly to like a different planet, and then go all the way back down and go onto it. I would just like a little bit of like conflict. I mean, like, I know it's kind of a stereotype about video games. God damn it. I gotta get this thing all get away from her, you bitch. Sorry.
There's this movie called Alien.
Yeah.
Where there's a character that says that line.
Yeah. So I would like just a little bit more reason to actually, I mean, like, I know that most video games, like, not all video games have to be predicated on like violence, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that No Man's Sky could use a little bit more either personal conflict or violent conflict or something, because I think that I've been talking about it the way that I think that the game itself looks like it might just be a game about going to a planet, looking at like flora and fauna on the planet and discovering them, and then like turning those discoveries in at a centralized location and then doing that again on another planet. And I'm like, if that's all that there is, then that's kind of boring, right?
Yeah.
Because you need some conflict to overcome a lot of times in order for a game to be good and interesting, right?
Absolutely.
So
That's a whole driving force in plots.
right. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but like, it's good if there's something there that's a little bit more. Oh,
Pretty much everything is predicated on conflict of some sort.
Get up at the top of this thing. But yeah, I would like to see a little bit more. Honestly, what I like to see is I like to see it be a little bit more Minecrafty, where you have a reason, like, because they've shown these planets where there's like these monsters and aliens and shit walking around that you have to categorize. I'd like it maybe if they had more of that kind of Minecraft element of like you have to protect yourself from some of these monsters, because it seems like when you do in that game that the monsters will be aggressive towards you, but if you shoot them, then these okay, I'll drive your crane, bro.
Drive a crane? Hell yeah, we will. I'm trained in all this shit. I'm Trevor.
What do you want?
Oh, we have to move the cabin. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I remember this part.
First, you gotta line up the cabin over the container. There's some lights on the spreader that should help with alignment.
Oh.
You're not aligned.
Wait.
Go
Press
forward.
R to move. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Nope.
No. You see the green dots?
There.
You need to move forward a little more.
That's it. You're in position. You're in position, so drop the spreader down and secure the load.
Spreader. Secure the load.
She's there. Lock her on.
There you go.
It's hooked up. So lift
Yeah, I was going to say titties. It just needs to have more titties. in
More
the game.
titties.
Yeah.
More alien titties.
There you go. You're welcome.
Phase 5.
Game fixed.
Come on.
Alex Basic says, I guess we missed this question from last week. Do you think jobs that you had as a teenager made you a better person or just wasted your time? I think for me, definitely it made me a better person.
Definitely made me a better person.
Teaches a degree of responsibility, of real world work ethic, of practice, of perspective.
When
All of these things I think are necessary when you kind of have to transition to being a grown-ass adult.
When I was in school,
Line it up with the frame of the truck.
there you go.
Container's locked. Haul that freight.
When I was in school, I always used to say that
Go back up to the other end and start again.
there were a lot of students there who would just like be like, yeah, I just didn't do that project. I just missed the deadline. So working for like 10 years in a corporate environment, I'm like, no, dude, you get your shit done. It doesn't matter how like late you are or how late you have to stay up or some shit like that.
Yeah, what's
you
that
gotta
bullshit?
Get that done. Get it done. Which is actually kind of a detriment to me because nowadays running Rage Select, it's like I don't know how to slack anymore, Grant. Fucking, I don't even know how to relax.
Do you get anything done on this site?
No, never. I'm just so
Wait,
busy.
you were just pulling up the numbers on how many videos you've released.
We have 1,400 videos on Rage Select. Now, not all of those are 30-minute dojos. Some of them are reviews, but some of them are 2-hour podcasts.
700 hours of content
So
at least.
if you say that on average we've got about a 30-minute video for each one of those, that's about 700 hours of content in 2 years. What the fuck? That's stupid. Like other YouTube channels don't do that shit, man. Like they release like 10-minute videos.
And those people make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So what's up with that?
Fuck, I work hard. So hard. I mean, like, I'm not even boasting anymore. Like, I got numbers. I'm not, you'd be like, oh man, I worked so hard last week. You'd be like, yeah, really? Yeah, here, let me show you all 1,400 goddamn videos that I produced in the last 2 years. Like, what even the fuck?
No kidding.
What even the fuck, Grant? That's crazy people shit right there.
That's dumb, dude.
Yeah, that's stupid.
All right.
Mama Afro 3000 says, "Oh God, playing the markets is so tedious. It's like mining planets in Mass Effect. It's clever, I guess, but also I kind of hate Rockstar for forcing you to do it to be able to afford the properties and cool shit. And if you do all the Lester missions early, you've kind of screwed your whole playthrough without even realizing it."
Yeah, I think that I don't know if they're. I think that you can still get all the properties in the game even if you don't do that. But what I came to find out was that I think. Okay, so is this the vantage point? Okay, so we're going to take some pictures of the boat. That money in this game becomes not really an issue after a while. Let's see. Photo, the front of the ship. Okay. and take a photo of the guard on board the ship. Okay. Here's the guard. Beep, beep. Smile, buddy. Whoop. And a long shot of the back of the ship. Okay. No, I don't think that it's super, super necessary to do that stuff.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that a lot of the the properties that you get will give you money. So it's just a matter of waiting in the game time to get money, and then using that money to buy more stuff. And it's
pretty clever.
very tedious. To send the crane to the
Anthony Anweiler says, "What's the worst reaction you've gotten when all you did was ask someone if everything is okay?" I mean,
Grant, do you want to talk about last week or this week or was it 2 weeks ago? Or
wait, what are you talking about?
Nothing, actually.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
That's a friend who had cancer.
Oh, yeah?
Everything's okay. It's like, well, the cancer. I'm like, that's a good point.
I had a friend who actually sprung I was going to meet my friend at a bar.
Yeah.
And she showed up and walked up to me and was acting really weird. And I was like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, oh, yeah, I have cancer. And then she just left without telling me anything or answering questions or anything like that. And I was like, what? And I tried calling her and she turned off her phone. And I was like, what? And it turns out that it was, she had some ovarian cyst kind of stuff. It wasn't actually full-blown
it turned out okay.
leukemia, right? Yeah, it was just some cysts that hadn't been diagnosed.
Very scary.
It is very scary, and she hadn't really gotten a lot of information on it yet.
Yeah.
But the fact that she just told me and then fucking ran was kind of so
probably
then
scary. Yeah.
I got really wasted. I was like, oh my God, my friend's going to die. And then I was like, I need 2 shots of 151, and then I left.
I get drunk so I can't help.
Right.
I'll be of no use to you.
Yeah. That's probably about the worst. I'm sure there have been other times, but I don't really remember them.
There's been a couple times being married, and I'm sure you in previous relationships, where you kind of ask if they're okay, and it turns into some ambush fight that you just weren't expecting. You're like, oh, fuck.
I had problems with the same woman who used to be my roommate a long time ago about where she would come home every day and complain about her job.
Oh, yeah.
Because she worked at a place with a bunch of ladies
just
who
waiting
were
for you to ask if she's okay so she can, unload.
Actually, this isn't directly related, but she would just ask me all the time, or she would complain all the time about her job, and I would be like, well, have you, thought about talking to, your HR director, or blah, 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 and she'd be like, yeah, and so she would keep coming back, she'd keep complaining, and finally one day I was trying to help, but I was trying to make a suggestion, she just turned around, she was like, stop trying to control my fucking life, and I was like, what? And that was the day that I learned from 4 of my friends who are ladies that were like, yeah, women don't want you to fix the problem. They just want you to listen and go, dude, that sucks.
Yep.
And I was like, okay.
And that's not always true. I mean, sometimes I feel that way too.
Right.
Sometimes I just want to vent, but I don't want all the suggestions because it becomes this sort of lecture on if I was handling the situation properly. And I'm like, yeah, I was doing these things.
And so what I've learned at this point is that when people do that, to ask them straight up. So do you want to try to come up with a solution with this, or do you just want to be like, fuck my boss? Because I'll do either.
Yeah.
I just need you to tell me. Because
I'm not
trying to control your life. I'm just trying to help.
I can be a helpful listener. I can be a helpful advisor.
Whoa, dude. Is he trying to be Mexican?
Manifesto say deliver here. Hey, stop. Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Well, okay, all right.
You God don't speak English. Must have read the
Manifesto. He said
What are they doing? Why are they just
beating the shit out of him?
Oh, that guy. He's such a hard. He's so sad. Trevor and them just kind of fuck his life all to shit. And now we're just leaving. We're like, all right, fucking, we're out of here.
Jordan Reuter says, hey guys, I've always wanted to make my own video game, but I know nothing about how to even get started. Curious to know if you had the money, know how tech, what kind of game you'd like to make. I would love to make either a fighting game or realistic combat, armor, and weapons system. or a side-scrolling 16-bit Metroidvania style game with a big world to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
I got a lot of different.
We love you too, Jordan.
These photos, you've really stumbled on
Yeah, game ideas.
I've got some. I don't really want to go into in-depth detail about any of them.
No, I'm
the
right.
one
I'm
about the
gonna steal your idea.
Metroidvania that he was talking about is one that I've had before. About something that's kind of like a spiritual sequel to like Super Metroid, right? You remember? You ever play Super Metroid back in the old days, or like original Metroid,
Yeah.
right? Like a 16-bit side scroller that has that Metroidvania kind of upgrade type of thing, but in like using modern technology to make it a way bigger game than just those, with some kind of open world type of stuff in it and the ability to go different places. And instead of having like this thing unlock like an area, have it unlock like a planet or some shit like that. I always like something like that. I got a couple others. I had an idea a long time ago for a God game that I thought would be really interesting, but
I want a rage select game.
Rage Select game,
Rage select fighting game. Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Link,
That's
we've
pretty
talked
easy to
about that
make.
before.
You know,
someone else make that for us.
the easiest way to start is with a horror game, right? If you can find a horror game that's even remotely decent, that is clever, you will get a lot of money. So I've thought about some horror ideas from time to time. Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
I would say
Those
try and take
things
some
are,
classes.
yeah.
That'd be the best way to start. Look up community college. Look up other little local classes.
You don't even have to do that. You can go and find. Look online for places that can recommend to you books on how to do it that have like a step-by-step process thing,
or online.
or online and just do it.
Lynda.com or some shit.
Keep an eye on the Humble Bundles. A lot of times, Humble Bundles will have like a bundle that's a bunch of ebooks about how to create a game, or programs or things like that. Programming software that you can get.
Join some meetups in your city where other people are also interested in making games, and maybe you can kind of either get ideas and talk with them about stuff, or collaborate.
I'll tell you what the easiest thing in the world is, though, Grant.
What?
There's a thing out there that you can buy for $50, less if it's on sale, called RPG Maker. That basically just gives you all the tools to make an RPG and then package it out. And there's plenty of RPGs on Steam that have been made by people who are just RPG enthusiasts, because the sprites are small enough that it's fairly easy to do art-wise. If you go out, there's a lot of tutorials online that I've looked at for how to draw, how to create characters in a 16-bit art style. And like you think about your Final Fantasies and stuff like that, your old.
So are you saying they could use this to make a rage select game?
Sure.
For us?
Yeah.
Do it. Get on it, guys.
Use it to make any kind of game you want. Yeah. They've got customizable fighting systems and sprites and textures. You can buy expansion packs that have more art that you can use, or you can just do stuff all on your own. What's our time looking like?
We got a few more minutes. We got 2 more questions, so let's do this.
All right.
Charles Rocky says, so Jeff, not sure if you talked about this at all on the Dojo or podcast. What are your thoughts on Inufune's new Red Ash Kickstarter?
I did talk
Personally,
about it on the
seems a
podcast.
bit greedy to be doing a Kickstarter right before Mighty Number 9 is out, and it seems even weirder that he'd run a Kickstarter for Ash Red animated short/movie at the exact same time.
I think the idea, a lot of people get really. I don't think that running multiple simultaneous Kickstarters or development projects is greedy, because when you think about the fact that Mighty Number 9 is a crowdfunded game, it's possible they may be at the end of their funding. So if the game is about to come out as an insurance policy, well, the thing is, it's going to sell right to people who weren't the Kickstarters for it. But the thing is that if it doesn't, you need to have another source of income lined up so that you don't just essentially go out of business.
What in the name of all things holy?
What? Oh.
I tried to stop it.
Oh, no.
It kept coming.
Oh, it's there, Wade. Look, it's Betty, you're just not cut out for honest work, all right?
Is he hugging him?
Yeah, give him a light.
You get what you needed?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I just got to figure out a place to plan this now.
So he's like,
He's got shit all over their place.
yeah.
Just fucking up this place.
Ain't even fine. Ain't no one understands why Floyd lets her use him so.
It's low self-esteem, Wade. We got to build him back up. Now.
He's so weird. Like, he kind of is trying to, in his way, do right by Floyd.
Perfect.
So, yeah, this is our next heist.
Wow,
this
he
is
sketched
Trevor's
that out
heist.
really good.
Yeah.
On
Really
my
quickly.
observations, I'd say these Merryweather security cocksnots are sitting on something
Cocksnots.
real valuable. I think they got 2 of these things, but we only need 1. First one is on that freighter in a container below deck. They got guards all over that ship, so it's likely they're keeping it on ice.
He doesn't even know what he's robbing.
Air, land, and sea routes into the port will be locked down as soon as we make a noise at these X's here. Which means we have to blow up the ship and grab the thing underwater. Need a guy to plant the bombs, a guy to look out for 'em with a rifle, and a guy to grab the thing, whatever it is, underwater. That means stealing us a submarine, of course, but you can find us one of them, can't you? Huh? Now, the other one is off the coast being...
Look how nice his handwriting is.
Yeah.
It's so clean, like a font.
We'll need a submarine for that, too, and probably a chopper, a big one. We go out there, look around underwater, locate it...
Even those boxes look like the exact same box, just copied and repeated. Yes, it is.
Aye, so, what do you think? Container ship or whatever's offshore?
What do you think, Grant?
Offshore, helicopter, submarine.
Offshore?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be submarine for either one. Freighter is sink the freighter and take whatever's in it with the submarine. Offshore is helicopter and submarine joint operations.
We can't do both, huh? Which
Yeah.
one do you think is better?
Either one is fine.
Let's do B.
B? Okay.
Offshore. Deep sea adventure.
I've only done these once, and it was only when I played the game originally. So,
Cool.
all right. So we're
You and
confirmed.
Floyd can help, and we'll bring along Michael and his unpaid intern.
Okay, all right. What is that smell?
Oh, we are going straight to the local union rep. Wade here was injured in the performance of his duties. Human waste has seeped into his very pores. And I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think he's ever going to smell normal.
Take her to the union.
You are union, all right? And you vouched for us, all right? You look at him, man. Smell him. Smell him.
Trevor, you're planning a robbery on my place of work. You violated Mr. Raspberry Jam, and God alone knows what else. You damaged Deborah. Look, my lady and my union, that's all I got.
What's he hiding behind
So
there?
why don't we just
Oh,
ourselves?
nothing.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with what's happened to your cousin, then so be it, all right? But I would give him a bath and rinse him off.
No! No bath!
Why no bath? Because he's like a child. Okay.
That's it.
I think we're done. Oh wait, we gotta finish out this cutscene, whatever it is. And
All
then-
right.
Oh, okay. So I think he's done. I think he's just getting ready to go out and. Yeah. So we're just back to here. All right. So that's it, folks. Oh my God, this place is so
Gross.
fucked up.
Perfect
Yep.
timing.
And we're done. So we'll see you next week when Trevor and company are going to get their heist on in the next episode of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Sweet.
Throw in your questions in the comments, and thanks for watching.
Bye.
Trevor, hey.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got to...
Hey,
God
listen,
damn it.
loving
Just
it
finish
here
this.
in LA.
Bye.
Really
Said bye.
I already said bye, Jeff.
Tomorrow.
It's too late.
Anyway, I heard about some action.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, okay.
Oh, you bet it's okay. Listen, I gotta do a little prep work, but so far it's looking pretty tasty. I'll need you to bring along that kid you've been hanging with, Franklin. Oh, yeah. Oh, and how's your flying? You might need to take a few classes at flight school.
Why would I need to do that?
Trust me, you'll regret it if you don't. Gonna be just like old times, pal.
All right. Now we're done. See you next week, folks.